Yeah. What's up? What's good with Papa Scratch? They was really good in this man, Theo. Yeah, we in here. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. What a week it was Wednesday. What's up? What's good? What's popping? We in here. It's Wednesday. I'm excited. You can tell. You can tell I was excited because I had 7:30 on one thing and 7 o'clock on another thing. And I said, well, you know what? Considering the amount of topics we're gonna cover tonight, probably better to go ahead and get an early start. It's the middle of the week, right? You got some place to be tomorrow, more than likely, right. So let me do what I'm supposed to do, be a responsible guest, responsible host and everything, get y'all on up out of here. So that's why we started at 7 o'clock, yeah. But we got a great show, yeah. This, shout out to my brother Greg and everything like that. Have not talked to him in a long time. Been knowing this brother. Well, if Crystal in 24, Greg has got to be, I've been knowing Greg for 25 years. Greg hit me up. I was going to talk about a topic, the first topic, and then I don't know what it is, that symbiosis and everything like that, that synergy, whatever. Greg sent me some additional information to talk about what I was going to talk about. So, yeah, we're going to do it. Now, mind you, tonight, while the topics, some of, will be serious, we're going to approach them respectfully, right? And we're going to approach them with a little bit of levity, right? Because they say humor makes the world go round. Right. Humor makes the world go round. And, you know, hey, if I can't do nothing else but make you feel better about the situation, so be it. So let me go ahead and put these Coke bottles on and everything like that right there. Put these on everything. And let me go on over here and get on caught up on what we're going to talk about tonight. I see we got Nitellum, Big Nitellum in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, Big Nitellum. This what we got. You know what? I ain't finna do this. Say Theo, what? No, I like to pretend that every time I'm gonna do a show, I'm gonna let my hair down. But my wife told me a long time ago. She said, because you want to get your hair done like that, you're not gonna be able to see out your right eye. She wasn't wrong. So yeah, let's go ahead and get off into these topics and everything like that. How many folks we got? 4. We got 4. We don't really need no more. We're gonna make it do what it's gonna do. The Met Gala. Was I missing something? Theo, why you laughing? Because I felt like in my heart of hearts, my spirits, I was like, what am I missing? Turns out I might not have been the only one missing something. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Out with the Thunderbolts and with the New Avengers. We're going to talk about it. Never mind. We're going to talk about it. All right. Filing a copyright. Please don't bring this over to the comics. Please and thank you. Do not bring this over to, oh my God, don't bring it. What the general audience missed with the MCU's version of the Thunderbolts and the New Avengers. Yes. You know how folks don't really give 2 damns about our source material? Well, if we got some casual fans to pull up tonight, we're going to play a little bit of game of what if. Yeah. That's going to be our what if segment of the show and everything like that. And as Bill Cosby used to say on the Fat Albert show, if you stick around long enough, you might just learn something. Snow White failings. I'm away. Standing on business. That's what I said. Standing on business. Are you? It's a rhetorical question. Are you or aren't you? It's rhetorical. Kyle Rittenhouse on Carmelo Anthony. Lord Jesus have mercy. The audacity. Shannon Sharpe and celebrities. Do we like them or do we like their accomplishments? Yes, we're going to talk about it. Pickens to the Cowboys, as in George Pickens. Do y'all remember, if you were still a fan, football fan, NFL, do y'all remember the Mark Malone, Bubby Brister, Cliff Stoudt years? Yeah. That's right. I got some good news on the football front, though. Georgia gets their quarterback. Jared Curtis commits to the G. And what this could mean for my Georgia Bulldog. Yeah, we're going to get it into it. The world to come. Upcoming Marvel comic book, Black Panther, with Christopher Priest as the writer. Some waking up, some woke, some still sleep. All right. Ooh, never mind. All right. DeSantis scandal. Why I'm not surprised, as in Ron DeSantis, as in the whole damn DeSantis family. Why I'm not surprised. Part one. Corey Holcomb, one-sided beef with comedian Godfried. Why I'm not surprised. Part two. Donald Trump, all talk, no action from his haters. I'm going to explain what I mean when I say that, because some folks going to look at that and take that the wrong way. Please don't, because don't make me hurt your feelings. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Also, is it weird that Miles Morales, to me, is still wearing the costume that T'Challa gave him, but there's no monthly T'Challa comic book? Is that weird? Remakes. Missing out or execute better. Yeah, that's where we at with it and everything like that. I'm going to keep up with these notes before we get on down the line. We got Nightella. We got Grand Madam Tarot, my spiritual advisor in the building. Thank you so much, Grand Madam, for pulling up. Afro Samurai, my future Afro brother. That's what's up, pulling up. Groovy. 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 Tonight. Ready to light away, groovy. Hey, ready to light away. All right. So, what's going on? Thank you so much for pulling up. The Ravens released Justin Tucker for misconduct Monday. You know what? I still like y'all chances, Grand Madam Tarot, to win the AFC North. I still like y'all chances to win it, to have above 500 season. I do. Us, you know what? Never mind. Because that's part of the show, right? That's part of the show. We gonna start off though. The MetLife Gala. So I'm folks, you seen it. You couldn't miss it. You didn't even have to be looking for it. You couldn't have missed it. Because you're here tonight, so safe to say you're on social media, you seen it. And so I'm looking. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say it's me. I'm ignorant. Because I'm the one. My wife loves the fashion shows that be on Netflix and everything like that. I ain't never got nothing out of it. And she be like, babe, damn it, if I can't wear it, nowhere. That's a waste. Like, I don't get nothing up out of that. Like, you walking down the runway and I'm supposed to be enticed to want it. But the whole purpose of wanting it is so I can wear it somewhere. Well, damn it, if I can't wear it nowhere, I don't give a damn where I'm going. I don't see nothing. You just did something. So I'm looking at the Met Gala. I'm not hating. Let me say that right now. I'm not hating. I'm ignorant. I said that. I put myself out there. I said I'm ignorant. Shout out to my brother Greg, because he helped educate me coming on in to this particular segment. So I'm like, I'm looking. I ain't judging. I ain't judging. I'm just looking at it. I'm intrigued. If you want, okay, so I'm like, oh, so wait, you got a piano as a backpack, and this ain't no backpack that you could wear to school. Like this ain't no piano shaped backpack that me and you might go see Target or something like that. Oh hell no! This ain't even the damn backpack that J.C. Penney's and Macy. No, this a big ass damn. I seen Janelle Monáe, the lovely Janelle Monáe, the lovely, talented Janelle Monáe. My wife had to tell me she had 2 outfits on and everything like that. But I seen her pull up in something looked like a rectangle with some white pinstripe. Half of it was red, half of it was black. And I was like, and I'm not saying I'm old fashioned because I didn't dislike it. I was just like, so say me, not that we would, if I was single, I don't like my chances. I don't, just being honest with you. So but hey, what if I don't know where I'm going. If me and Janelle Monáe going out, I don't know where we going like that. I don't know where the need for that outfit is ever gonna pop up. I don't. I'm sitting up here like, I didn't say it was bad. I ain't cracking on nobody. I'm just sitting up here looking and I'm like, I'm missing something. Because I heard other folks talk about it. You know how somebody be, you know how you could be eating something and it tastes real good, but it ain't healthy for you. And the person over to the side of you who can't eat what you eating because they on a strict diet. That's what I said. I said strict. Don't do that. They on a strict diet and everything. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know, and you can't tell them if they. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm missing something, because I'm looking at folks that I consider to be my peers, and they liking what they see. They liking what they see, and I'm like, Theo, you, bro, I'm chastising myself. I'm like, bro, you lack culture. That's what's wrong. It's you. I ain't blaming nobody else. I took it. It's on me. So shout out to my brother Greg. So my brother Greg sends me this video about 8 minutes before we get on air. I don't know what he was thinking. He must have knew I was lost. Black dandyism. Yeah. Black dandyism. Black dandy. I was this old. I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed. You gotta let folks know who you is. That I ain't perfect. I was this old. Black dandyism. So I said, okay, all right. Smart device, right? I say all the time, I find it hard to be stupid with a smart device. So I does my little deal. I do my little thing. I do my little thizzle. Hey, we say with the Rock With Me Nation, if you know us, grow us, sharing is caring. Speaking of way, if you haven't hit that like button by now, could you go ahead and hit that? This a black-owned business. I do this full time. So if you could please hit that like button. And it's your first time here, hell, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, that's how we do this here, y'all. Just gonna hit the subscribe button. If you think this video was interesting and you thought it was funny as hell and everything like that, go and share the video. Now back to our show. So, black dandyism. The practice. Now I'm telling you what I got. Now don't do this part. You know what? Hell, I don't want the smoke. I'm just gonna you know what? I'm gonna read what I got. It's a quote. Don't do me. Black dandyism, the practice of black men embracing fine clothing and style, has profound social implications, functioning as a form of cultural defiance, self-expression, and even resistance against systemic oppression. It's a way to assert dignity, challenge racial hierarchies, and claim space in a world that has historically sought to marginalize black identities. There is no right or wrong answer in the question that I'm getting ready to ask. It is purely rhetorical. Did you get any of that from what you saw? Once again, I'm ignorant. I'm telling you right now, I'm ignorant. So you're going to be hard to insult me more than what I just said. I'm ignorant because I was this old when I found out what black dandyism was. But now, I don't really get down with the Met Gala like that. I don't. And I don't think this was our first time participating. I don't. So for those of us that had a lot to talk about in regards to this, I'm going to share the video over on X, Twitter, when I get off this live. But the video that my brother Greg sent to me, it was the sister. It was a young lady educating us on what black dandyism is. She did an excellent job. Now, and her opinion of those who participated is that this was cosplay. That was her opinion. This was cosplay. That's her opinion. But now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I understood where she was coming from. Because if it's about what this is supposed to be about, and that ain't what it was, then that wasn't no different than the folks who dressed up to go see Black Panther. I felt it. I'm like, God, Theo, you just got to find a way to sneak Black Panther out there. Hey, you don't know one word of Swahili. You don't know one word of Xhosa, but you got some African clothes in your closet. Hell yeah, I'm talking about you. and that's what you did. Hell, don't be somebody that spent the block. You white and got a African outfit for the first movie, and then got your white burial outfit for the second movie, and you still don't speak a word of African from anywhere over there. Oh, hell yeah, I know exactly what she was talking about. I felt that all in my spirit. And if it apply to you, you look, hey, what we say in our culture, don't talk about it, be about it. Ain't that what we say? Don't talk about it, be about it. All right then. Let's not be conditional with that damn thing. I know y'all like, Theo, you a fool. Hey man, we having a good time tonight. we having a good time tonight. We gonna inject some levity in all these topics and everything. As we transition along, though, I am gonna go back into the comments though. I'm gonna go back. King, I knew King Cam was gonna come with it. I knew he was gonna. Y'all gonna be like, hey, he ain't playing. King, when I say King Cam, he ain't playing. If you ain't on top of your ish, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's two folks we don't need. If you feeling some type of way, what I'm saying, it's two folks right now you don't even need to go back and forth with. King Cam is one of them. Grand Madam Tarot is the other one. What you mean, Theo? They deep up in there. I'm the host of the show, but I'm just telling you they deep up in there yonder. Yeah. If you a Michael Jordan fan and you consider Michael Jordan to be the GOAT, and you got all that knowledge about Michael Jordan, that's where they at. So Watch what you say. Now tell them Janelle always wild at every Met. They said she can do whatever she wants, and she taking full advantage of that. Then it's just a fashion show. I don't. And see, I mean, because you see how we talking two different things? Because you just agree it was fashion, but it ain't supposed to be just fashion though. Now, like I said, I wasn't there. Of course I wasn't there. I didn't cover it either. But anybody that showed up there made any political statements? Or did any, or folks just showed up? I'm just asking a question. I'm just yes and no. The women's gowns had nothing to do with the black dandy. Some of the men I questioned too, but it was a fundraiser. Okay, fundraiser. Black dandyism sounds akin to the emperor's new clothes. Might want to look it up before you crack jokes. Hey y'all, the 1940 zoot suit was not cosplay. Men wore that too in the clothes. Thank you, Grand Madam. I always wanted to know what fine and dandy came from, and now I know what it means and where it's from. Yeah, hey man, Google free. I ain't know. I said let me look it up because knowledge reigns supreme over everything. That's what KRS-One said. Moving right along. We ain't gonna belabor the point. Look it up, black dandyism. It's up to you what you do with it and everything like that. But they say when you know better, you're supposed to do better. So there it is. Moving right along, because we are moving right along. So out with the Thunderbolts, in with the New Avengers. I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't get this no attention. Like I didn't get this no energy. When folks first started reporting on this, I ain't giving no energy because I was thinking, oh, it's just something they did in the movie. You just did it in the movie. That's all I'm thinking. My brother Darren in the building. What's going on, big bro? What's going on? Gray in the building. What's going on? That's all I'm thinking. I'm like, it's in the movie. Because that's the only place I would think to see something so outrageous. Something that's acting to a cheap parlor trick, if you will. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, Thunderbolts Asterix came out last week. In credit scene, they're becoming the new Avengers. But Sam Wilson, 14 months, don't know why he ain't got his own squad together. Because if I look at the end of Shang-Chi, I literally saw Captain Marvel, right? Wong, right? Right? So we got two. We got Wong, because I don't know what we're talking about Doctor Strange, but he's not the Sorcerer Supreme. It's Wong. So we got Carol Danvers, we got Wong, and we got Shang-Chi. Now, me and you, whether we effing with the MCU now or not, we know that's what that is. Sam shouldn't even be pressed to put a damn Avengers team together. Wong was already doing that. He was already doing that because he already saw some stuff on the peripheral and everything like that. Well, damn. I know Joaquin in the hospital, but damn it, he ain't in the hospital 14 months later. So damn it, you filing for a trademark. First of all, I don't even know how they got in Avengers Tower. But it should be Sam, Joaquin, what's my people name? He got Elijah. He can go get Elijah if you want to. But definitely Sam, Joaquin, Wong, Carol Danvers, Shang-Chi, and hell, Shang-Chi homegirl, if she want to come along. I don't know what's taking so long. Do these folks remember what? No, they just said it was too much like homework, didn't they? They said it was too much like homework. I don't work over there. How the hell do I know you already got a team together and you don't? I don't work. No, who work? I don't work over there. I don't watch MCU movies. But damn, Don't nobody remember that? We did. It was an end credit scene. I know damn good well I ain't the only one. Anyway, so the Red Guardian wants to do New Avengers with a Z at the end. Like I said, I'm thinking this in the movie. No, I find out this morning. No, they didn't did this for real. So it's not called it's not called the Thunderbolts in the movie theaters, asterisk. It's called asterisk the New Avengers. Oh, hell no. That's something you see somebody do in a movie. Like that move is what you see somebody do in a movie. That ain't supposed to happen in real life. Because that really is a publicity stunt. That's an obvious publicity stunt. Like, hey, y'all. If you didn't like it the first time as the Thunderbolts, come check it out as the New Avengers. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we chop it up? I just want to know, can we chop it up? That's all. I just want to know, can we talk? Can we talk? We friends. Rock with me, nation. You rock with me. I'm rocking with you. That's what that is. So, and this how you know this movie was made for everybody but a comic book fan. 3 super soldiers, a spy, and a ghost. 4 super soldiers if you count Bob, who not gonna use his powers because he might become the Void. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. But 3 super soldiers. 3. And this is the red flag. This is me going back in time for official review. I'm calling for a review on the play. We're gonna get back to the main topic of the show. I went back and I looked at something. Can y'all explain something to me? A super soldier is a super MCU. A super soldier is a super soldier is a super soldier is a super soldier. Yay? Yay. Book sense, common sense, street sense. Right. Am I wrong in feeling like I'm going back to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, just to let y'all know. The episode where John lost his damn mind, where Lamar Hoskin got deleted. Am I wrong in not understanding why Bucky wasn't able to overpower John, considering he has a cybernetic arm? Like, Bucky is a super soldier. John is a super soldier, but only one of them got a bionic arm, which is an enhancement to what you already got going on. So I'm trying to, because that's one hit of quitter power for real. Like, damn, watch out for his right. Watch out for his left. Lord, that, because the left could literally take your head off your body. Am I wrong? Because we go back to that scene, Bucky was struggling. I'm like, I get y'all struggling if all things are equal, but all things ain't equal. And the damn what we got going on. This ain't even the arm you had as the Winter Soldier. This the arm this vibranium. So this doing some other stuff. I'm gonna come to the comments. Y'all, that's the question right now, and then we're gonna come back to the show. But that series keep bothering me, and I don't be trying to look for stuff to bother me, but stuff just because, never mind. Y'all tell me how y'all feel right here in the comment section. My brother D Real in the building. What's going on, big bro? What's going on? King Cam, they're trying to be sinners. That ain't gonna work. What's going on in day? What's going on? Great. They wasted 2 titles that has nothing to do with the source material. This time, shake my head. Greg, we gonna come back to that, big dog. Good pick, Greg, the man of the street, the man that keeps his nose on the ground. Let us know what's going on. Appreciate that, Greg. We gonna definitely spin the block on that one. Bucky was nerfed in the show. I don't know why. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Thank you, and they appreciate that. Now tell them, just like they wasted Secret Invasion. Don't remind me of that. Oh, don't do that. No. Bucky can take down all of the Flag Smashers by himself from in day. So it wasn't just me. Okay, I thought I was tripping. What's going on, Chaka 2? What's going on? Steve fought Bucky. Can't keep up with their own stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I just going back to the topic. So, for y'all that don't know, I'm a huge football fan. This is my replay flag. Yes, I do keep that. Anytime we need to go back and revisit some stuff, that's what we're gonna do. So, going back to topic number 2, or hell, we can spin it forward right now because I like what Grace said. Because we didn't already talked about filling in the copyright. Sam should have had his own damn team. We'll spin the block on that. But no, going with what Grace said though, does the general audience know what they missed out on? And I wonder, would they care if we told them? Thunderbolts and New Avengers. I like it. Let's play. If you don't read comics, hey, this one's for you. So, the Thunderbolts. Mind you, if you got Disney Plus, all you got to do is kind of go on over to Disney Plus, watch the cartoon, Avengers, Assemble. Yeah, it's Thunderbolts right there. So, you got the Avengers in comics. They're missing. Yeah. Franklin Richards then put them in a whole pocket universe. That's a different story. Earth ain't got no superheroes. Zemo comes up with a master plan. He get with his fellow masters of evil. Let's see. We got Screaming Mimi. We got Goliath. We got the Beetle. We got the Tinkerer. That's what we got. With the heroes missing, Zemo says, we villains gonna pretend to be heroes. Wild ass idea. Wild ass idea. Zemo comes back as Thunderbolt. I'm sorry. Zemo comes back as Citizen V. I cannot remember what Goliath came. I want to say Goliath came back as Atlas. Came back as Atlas. Yeah, he came back as Atlas. Screaming Mimi came back as Songbird. She came back as Songbird. I forget who the Tinker came back as, but the Beetle came back as like Mach 1. So they had a whole different alias. Was flying around in this airship, looked like a V and everything like that. They were taking down other bad guys and everything like that. And then when folks wasn't looking, they was making off with the stuff. Yeah. Ain't Zemo still in the MCU? Well, yeah. What you gonna tell me? You know what? You gonna tell me he in the prison in Wakanda? No, don't tell me nothing like that. Because ain't no telling what's going on in Wakanda right now. Last time I checked, Wakanda was getting flooded. He probably didn't got about it by now. So that ain't better. Because, I mean, damn, when I looked at this team right here, okay, well, U.S. Agent is an anti-hero. That's not a criminal. White Widow, she really just popped up because they bring in MCU synergy over here and everything like that. Red Guardian, okay, well, he don't know what the hell he want to be. He over there damn with the damn Winter Guard and every damn thing like that. The Ghost, well, that's a dude. That's an Iron Man villain, to be honest with you. That's an Iron Man villain, and that's a dude. So I don't know what the hell. And what do Bucky know who he want to be? Is he the Resistance? He the Winter Soldier? He Bucky? He the White Wolf? What the hell? That's not the Thunderbolts. And if they the New Avengers, where Wolverine at? Yeah, Hugh Jackman is yeah. Where Wolverine at on the New Avengers? Where Luke Cage at? Where's Spider-Woman? Yeah, I'm doing it now. Yeah. Matter of fact, where we go? Where's Spider-Man at? This the New Avengers? No, hell, I don't know who the hell this is. No, damn it. And I know you ain't finna be no MCU fan and tell me you don't want Tony Stark back. Stop lying. If you could get what the young man name, Robert Downey Jr., if you could get him back as Tony Stark, Chris Evans back as Captain America, Michael Coulter as Luke Cage, stop capping. Tom Holland as Spider-Man, you're going to go watch it. You're not going to tell me that ain't the New Avengers. And the plot. How many super maximum prisons in the MCU? You know the Raft? No. You know the Raft? You done seen it in the MCU, right? It's a whole bunch of prisoners get out, break out. If you want a similar storyline and you don't want to go read the comic books, fine. Go right back on over there to Disney Plus. Click on the cartoon, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Season 1, Episode 1. Start from there. Anyway. Anyway, it's a super maximum prison. The New Avengers got to come together because folks then broke out. That's not what this is. That's not what this is. Folks trying to get you crunk about a spaceship fleeing from an Earth that's being destroyed. Alternate universe where Earth is being destroyed. And I'm gonna ask the question one more time in reference to common sense, book sense, and street sense. If they fleeing from their universe, fleeing. I'm not the one using that word. That's what folks keep saying. They leaving, they fleeing. Well, if they're leaving their universe, fleeing their universe, then it's safe to say they left everybody back there in their universe to perish. Is that the act of a hero? As the kids say, that's kind of sus to me. I know what you want me to do, but I know what you're calling it. I know you got the movie coming out. But if you telling me they leaving or fleeing and they left a planet full of people back there, that's self-serving as hell. If that's what you telling me they doing, if that's the plot that you came up with, that Galactus gonna come, everything gonna go left, and they got to leave, that's tough. All them kids that y'all showed us standing in front of the window looking at the TV, that's tough. That's tough. But hey, I didn't write this. What's that, Theo? I didn't write this. I didn't write this. Moving the party right along. No, I'm trying to get this thing to work right. Here we go. Moving right along because I'm trying to keep up with the notes. I don't want to be a rude host. My brother Daryl, the Thunderbolt movie missed huge opportunities. Huge. Be real with D-Real. See? Rock with me, nation. I ain't brother. Come. Fixer, not Tinkerer. That's a different dude. Appreciate that. Goliath equals Atlas. Screaming Mimi equals Songbird. Fixer equals Techno. Beetle equals Mach 1. And Zemo equals Citizen V. Thank you, big bro. Thank you. That's my big bro right there. That's my big bro. That's him. Now Tellum says apparently the general audience just don't give a. You know what? You right in more ways than one. Cause they ain't spending no change like that. What to say now, Tellum? So you got a vibranium arm and not doing anything different than when you had a regular metal arm? Big Cam says they did waste the secret invade. Bruh, listen. Did they? General audience ain't gonna know how. In the New Avengers run, we got Luke Cage hey. You know what Gray would say? You get the representation you settle for. when you don't say nothing, they think you don't know nothing. Thus, they subject to do any damn thing they want to. That's what happened. Bucky still walking around letting people call him the Winter Soldier is crazy. The Thunderbolts movie, yeah. Where Luke, I don't know where Luke Cage at. Day says, I told someone we can't talk about Thunderbolt without Norman Osborn. He says the MCU is not the comic books. I can tell. I can tell. And you know what? That's a great topic. We'll spin the block on that one, where my concern meter is in regards to just the state of Marvel entertainment, period. Yeah, we're gonna spin the block on that. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna definitely come back on that one. If we were to tell the general audience what they missing out on, they would be pissed. Hell, you know what? If all they got to do, because Darren said it a while ago, 2 years ago, as a matter of fact, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. 2 seasons. 2. That's it. 2 seasons. Consistently better than the MCU. And this why I'll be like, Theo, don't say it. No. Well, I be kind of like wanting to take people that be talking about you just want stuff 1-to-1. I be wanting to give them a BFT. Shout out to LA Knight, WWE Wrestling. I be wanting to give them a BFT. We sit up there. Ain't none of them damn cartoons 1-for-1, but everybody know when you look at Earth's Mightiest Heroes, it ain't 1-for-1. It's not 1-for-1. But I think we can say it respected the hell out the source material. And let's be clear. Everybody that watched that cartoon don't know the comics. We're not going to do that. Everybody that watched that cartoon, those 2 seasons, didn't read the comics. But those 2 seasons are critically acclaimed as being better than the 5 seasons of Avengers Assemble that came after it. Avengers Assemble, that cartoon, by the way, was put out there to align the cartoon up with the MCU. And even with that, that's a barometer and a half right there, because I know why I liked it. But the general audience preferred that cartoon over its replacement. And the general audience ain't familiar with the comics, and that's not a 1-to-1 translation. So to the general audience, going forward, anybody shares this video with you, you're watching this video, when it comes to the 1-for-1 excuse that y'all like to put out there, STFU going forward. Because what you're saying, there's no book sense there. There's no what we say, common sense. No. And there's no street sense there. No, there's a healthy dose of cognitive dissonance, i.e. stupidity. And we don't like that, because I'm a firm believer that stupidity is contagious. And I don't want I don't want that in my system. I don't want that at all. I swear I feel like we're in the Matrix and we choose the red pill by everyone. What to say? Hey, And you know what? We're gonna spin the block on that. That's why I'm feeling I'm in my Zen mood. Like that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, nope, not coming. Not coming. As what the young man said, what the name? Not Omarion. Was it Omarion? Yeah. I got my spiritual antennas. I ain't got time for this. That's why I ain't cutting my hair. Oh no, I need to get as close because I ain't got time for this no more. Grand Madam, this plane of existence is wild. for so many reasons. For so many reasons, this plane of existence that we living in, oh man, you got to take this with a grain of salt. What say, Gray? Everyone got a gimmick now. Sam Wilson, Civil War, yeah. William Moloch, Dr. Strange ran the ones with Dormammu and the FF. Yeah, they ran. That's what that is. Let's see where we at. Darryl Field, what's going on, Big Darryl? Good evening. What's going on? Yeah, we in here. Big Darryl 42 if you count the negatives on prison so forth. My big bro stay dropping knowledge. See, that's my big bro. My big bro. You know what? You can't be upset that folks know more than you. Somebody gonna always know more than you and everything like that. You know what you gotta be thankful that person is around. That's what you gotta be thankful if that person is around. What to say? Farmhand came out. So yeah, we're gonna shift the subject and everything like that. EMH paid mad respect to canon content. We don't need one-to-one, just good writing. Thank you, big bro. He ain't lying. And the sad part about it is, y'all know he ain't lying. Ain't nothing one for one. It's good writing. It's good. It's good writing. That's what that is. Folks saying one-to-one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at it like this. That one-to-one comparison that folks like to just throw out there ain't no different than that DEI and that woke thing that folks like to throw out there too. That means you don't know what the hell a good movie is, or at the very least, you don't want to admit what good writing is. You don't, which is the damnest thing, because we all have to take writing classes. Moving the party right along, though. Disney confirms Cap 4 and Snow White failures. Well, I would love to say that I'm surprised. I would be lying. With Theo, why weren't you surprised? Writing. Then doing stuff nobody asked you for. Doing stuff nobody asked you for. Don't know. Did we ask in it? Because the folks that would like Cinderella, it's us. I ain't talked to nobody Gen X, baby boomer, silent generation that wanted a Cinderella remake. So who this was for? Because the young audience today, they don't give two damn. They don't give a damn about no damn Dr. Seuss. They don't give a damn about no Mickey Mouse or nothing like that. They don't give two damns for. So who this was for? If this was for me, then you would have needed to have done it like it was for me, which means you need to remind me of what I watched when I was a kid. But if you change this damn thing up any way whatsoever, trying to modernize it, no. So, of course, that didn't work. Captain America 4. I would love to tell you that I was surprised it was going to fail, but I would be lying. Why? Because it wasn't no Captain America movie. It was an Incredible Hulk movie. Or poorly written Incredible Hulk movie too. Like, let me say that right there. Or poorly written Incredible Hulk movie. But with all the drama surrounding the movie was low-key set up for failure. What did we have before? Leading right up to the movie. The actor comes out, and we can say it don't matter, but yes, the hell it does. The black actor who's portraying Captain America makes a controversial statement about what Captain America should stand for. This is about a week and a half leading up to the damn movie. You might need to shut up. Then I guess we forgot. I guess we forgot. Some of us did because we wanted to get caught up. Because I can tell folks on Facebook don't remember. You do remember the young lady that got turned down at the gas station for wanting to take a picture, asking to take a picture. You do remember. You do remember the grandmother that got turned down at the pier for asking for a photo for her grandson. You do remember. There are some folks that don't forget that. You may choose to look past it. That don't mean everybody else did. Oh, no. Then you got the comic book fans like myself who sitting up here like, that ain't got a damn thing to do with Sam Wilson. Let me say it again. They told you in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Sam is from Louisiana. Sam is from Harlem, New York. And for those of y'all that's rocking with me from TikTok tonight, let me go ahead and say it again. If Anthony Mackie cannot play Nino Brown, he cannot play Sam Wilson. For the very same reasons you said he can't play Nino Brown, he can't play Sam Wilson. Mind you, Sam Wilson bigger than Nino. So all that stuff, Nino smooth. Well, Sam got a girlfriend. She was in Captain America 4. The sister. Misty Knight is his current girlfriend. So safety, and Sam ain't ever without a woman. Contrary to what the MCU got you believing with not Carol Danvers. Contrary to what the MCU got you believing. No. So if you feel like Anthony Mackie, because I be asking questions for a reason. If you don't believe Anthony Mackie is smooth enough, that's you saying that. That ain't me. I just asked the question. If you're saying Anthony Mackie ain't smooth enough to be Nino Brown, he ain't smooth enough to be Sam Wilson. If you feel like Nino Brown would put hands on you, that's the same damn thing Sam Wilson would do. See, what y'all, some of us, then got confused. You come to think that Sam Wilson is Anthony Mackie. He ain't. He ain't. That's not who he is at all. And mind you, some of us, T'Challa, no doubt. We tapped out after Black Panther 2 because we issued a threat. We didn't just say no. We issued a threat, and we've been following along with our threat. You see them numbers. you see them numbers. See, what we did was we ain't gonna talk about it. We got Wakanda at the house. We got Marvel Comics at the house. By and large, we got all that at the house. So we not pressed for this. You see me in my office? Dara got set up. Kamoyo got it set up. Grand Madam got her nice little setup and everything like that. Dog Gray got his set up. Mr. Ray Smith got his setup and everything like that. Yeah, we in a circle. So we be like, oh no, not doing that. Well, you would think that folks would come to understand because you keep hearing the general audience. Well, the general audience not helping Marvel succeed. And since everybody and their mama keep telling us it ain't for the comic book fan, well, you can't be mad if we're not coming. But here we go. It's almost as if you need us to come, though, don't you? We just keep asking for one thing: respect the source. You keep telling us, oh hell no, we got to do research. I wish that was my job. I wish somebody could tell me, hey Theo, you the leading executive at Marvel Studios and everything like that, and you got to keep up with Marvel continuity. what I'm about to say right now, I'm trying to make this funny and everything like that, but that's almost like a DEI hire. I would think the very first thing you should be on your resume, qualifications. Like, you need to possess this. Like, if you don't know, if you don't have this qualification, you cannot get this job. Like, no, dead ass. You need to possess and demonstrate a working knowledge of Marvel comic book history. I ain't saying it got to be me. No. It could be any other man, woman. It can. And I no, I'm not saying it's got to be me. But how do you get that job? And that's not a requirement. And keep telling folks, well, it's superhero fatigue. That lie didn't work. We're putting out too much quantity. That lie didn't work. Now it's too much, like, keep doing research. Why we just can't say bad writing? Like, what's bad writing? Subpar writing. Like, I don't. When we gonna admit that's what that is? Because if you in a writing class, if you in the writing class and you turning stuff into your teacher, are you gonna tell the teacher she tired of grading papers? That's why you got a bad grade. Are you gonna tell the teacher you turned in too much work? That's why you got a bad grade. You know what? I'm gonna let folks be great, because folks gonna say what they want to. You know what? You know what? Hey, no, I'm gonna keep up with these notes, and then I'm gonna shift gears. I'm gonna keep up with these notes, and then I'm gonna shift gears, because that there ain't no common sense in that, no book sense, no street sense. That don't make no damn sense. That's what that is. That's what we got. Folks want to keep acting surprised. They ain't gonna keep doing that. Or say that was an L waiting to happen. There. Man, we knew Snow White was gonna take an L. What say, King Cam? Yeah. King Cam says, I can take a good story over graphics any day. Listen, let me tell you something. I was talking to my wife about this, and I don't know if we can truly appreciate this. I know Winston did do it. I don't know how many people tuned into it and everything like that. I know my generation, Generation X, was probably the last ones that experienced it. There was a time, and if you're a Superman fan, Batman fan, you definitely know I'm getting ready to go with this one. There was a time when there wasn't a TV. You getting 3 channels. They not coming in clear. You talking about a cable wire. No, hell, I'm talking about going outside, twisting the antenna and everything. Can you see it now? No, turn it to the left. What about now? No, go back. Y'all don't know what that's like. We're sitting at the radio like this. Yeah, listening to our cereals and everything, not to be confused with the food that we eat. No, the shows that come on the radio. We ain't got no visual. We no, you better imagine it. Me and my wife be laying in the bed. My eyes be asleep. Babe, how you watching the TV with your eyes closed? I ain't gotta watch it. I hear it. I'm getting them scenes right now. Well, how did they keep you entertained? How did they keep your attention? A good story. As just alluded to, there were no pictures. There were no pictures. No, you just had words. Somebody was talking well enough to keep your attention for at least 15 minutes. Okay, well, damn, you know somebody got to be doing some great ass talking to keep anybody attention. Well, without any pictures, right? And they said Anthony Mackie is surprised. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. And we don't know why we got short-term memory. We don't need to act like, didn't he go on a platform where it was him and like 5 to 6 other dudes, and none of them looked like us? to explain why he didn't do the autographs for the women. Yeah, he didn't come talk to us, Ryan Clark and the Pivot, until after the show, until after the movie. Then that's when he went over there to go. That's when he came to talk to. No, and even with that, I don't think anybody asked about the situation. So, King Cam say Disney ran out of idea. S. Jack, what you say? House of Ideas? I can't tell. Grand Madam say, you haven't seen the intro? No. What my brother said, Dara, Earth's Mightiest Hero paid mad respect to comic content. We don't, that's what's up. That's what's up. Grand Madam says Cap for Snow White had negative press and opinion months before they hit the screen. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Grand Madam. S-Static Star Wars turned all the OT heroes professionally and personal. Okay, all right. Says Thunderbolt, the audience respect more John Walker than Sam Wilson. Thank you, Disney. So let me ask this question, because I've read that as well. I've read that as well. They had an alternate deleted scene supposed to be John Walker. John Walker's supposed to at one time be the big bad in the movie. Here's the question that I would ask, and it goes back to imagery and representation. Why I don't play around with it. Okay, with all this press that's coming out right now about John Walker, where's the press coming for in regards to Lamar Hoskins? I don't know how to make light of this particular situation. Are we saying Lamar Hoskins didn't matter? Because right now, John Walker is being painted as a sympathetic character, which is not correct. It was wrong when they tried to blame PTSD. No, he's a selfish ass individual. It's not my opinion. That's how he was written. They didn't have to write him like that, but they wrote him like that, and then want you to perceive him completely different. Think about it for a second. He had the super soldier serum. He didn't tell his best friend. His best friend, whom, if you remember the opening of the episode when we were introduced into John Walker, was in the locker room consoling him, calming him down so he could go out in front of the cameras. Let's not act like that. When John got his head kicked in by the doors, and he's sitting on the ground looking dejected. Look, meanwhile, mind you, Lamar was the one getting beat up by two of them. John just had to deal with one. Lamar was getting it. Boy, look. But what happened? You saw the same thing I did. Lamar came to console John. Lamar was John's friend. And way too many times, like in life, you realize you're someone's friend. They're not your friend. Maybe a co-worker, maybe an acquaintance, maybe an ally, but a friend. John took the super soldier serum, and you'd have thought that was bad enough. He let his friend walk into a hostile situation, not equally armed like himself, against enemies he knew his friend, his friend was not equipped to deal with. Okay, well, who's saying something? Because that's the truth. That's the truth right there. Who's talking? Who's saying something in opposition to that? To where we sit up here and we let John Walker get treated no differently than Zemo. Because that's exactly what that is. John Walker would be today's Zemo. You see one of us get jacked up, effed over, to be the call to action for another character that ain't us, and that's what they're gonna be. Rinse, wash, repeat. So I don't know, and because I don't know, I go ahead and tell y'all like this right now. Because I see it, I'm not apt to be moved by it anymore. See, Gray said sometimes we say stuff that's real prophetic and we don't know it when we say it. You get the representation you settle for. That's what that is. Secret Avengers, Mighty Avengers, Young Avengers, so much left on the cutting room floor, all that. Hit the like button, please, if you could, y'all, if y'all don't mind. They need the real fans to show up to pad their pocket, and we're not going to do that. What I say, Theo? We're not going to do that. You want me to come to Fantastic Four? Well, no, and you finna put the Silver Surfer in it? Well, no, red at. You want me to see an X-Men movie and you talking anything about this? Damn it, you better make sure you know where you telling me this story take place, because I'm looking for a specific team. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still in my feelings about not seeing the OG5. I don't give a damn about all this other stuff. I came along with the OG5 and I ain't got them yet. So when we talk about all this X-Men stuff we finna get later on, I still ain't got my OG5. You can like Hugh Jackman all you want to. No, where Bobby at? Bobby, Gene, Slim, Hank, and Warren. I don't give a damn about none of that other stuff. I'm just telling you now. So that ain't never moved me. that ain't never moved me. Theo ain't wrong. MCU would better off if every creator was forced to watch Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes as a starting point. I'm gonna let them be great because it's my money. That's the other thing. We get to save money. Me and the missus, hey, Prof. Me and the missus going to see Sinners this weekend. We're going to go see Sinners this weekend, all right? I'll be coming back. Me and the missus, I'm going to do my out the theater review and I don't give a damn if it's late. I'm choosing to invest in me. I ain't really in a hurry. But anyway, we're going to go check it out and everything like that. We're going to do an out the movie theater review. Then I'll come back home and break it down and everything, give y'all my opinion on it and everything like that. So, yeah, we're going to check that. See, MCU. Safe to say, quite a few brothers and sisters that probably went to go see Thunderbolts when it first came out, probably went to go see Sinners instead. You ain't feel it. See, Captain America 4. They're gonna laugh when I say this. Captain America 4, black-led movie. Sinners, black movie. Any questions? Keep it a party rolling. Keep it a party. I'm gonna do my best to keep. Hey, Mr. Theo B. Marvel made Lamar high, man. But as Janet say, and Mackie thinks he gonna leave his bed. Boy, look. Hey, we listen. I ain't saying moving the party right along. No, we ain't gonna get stuck right there. We could. We gonna get we could. Standing on business. Yeah, I like this right here. This is rhetorical. This is completely up to you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And I'm looking at the MCU and I'm looking at Marvel Comics. The world to come, specifically. T'Challa, no dollar. I know what that means. I know what that means to me. I know, as somebody that's been doing this for a minute, and when I say doing for a minute, reading comics for a minute, being around the superhero entertainment industry for a minute, I know what that means to me. Verbatim, no T'Challa, no dollar. But what does that mean to you? Short question. I know why I drew the line in the sand. I drew it in the sand because I read enough Marvel comics and I ain't ever complained. Make sure you understand what I mean when I say that. I read enough comics where I wasn't in them. I didn't complain at all. Why? Because the stories were good. That's what I've learned to appreciate, a good story. But knock on wood, I just turned 57. So we probably talking 53, I'm sorry, 54, 55 years. I meant not 57, no. We probably saying 53, 52. Reading and accepting. Now that imagery that we talk about on this channel, it plays a big part. Because by and large in the comics, we weren't there. No, if I wanted to see me, I had to go watch a black exploitation film. That's what that was. Me and Daryl joke all the time. No, I don't want to be Cyborg. I don't want to be Deathlock. Why the hell am I looking like I'm burnt to a damn crisp or missing? Meanwhile, over here for just a mere $6 million, this dude look human. Yeah, I was aware or woke back then. I want what they got. I'm looking at Robin. Robin then grew up. When I first had a little curl like this and everything, cracking all the damn jokes. Holy this, Batman, holy that. Next thing I know, I see a damn movie come out. Was Chris O'Donnell played Robin. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, Robin. Then he put him in his Nightwing costume. Red, blue, red, but it's still calling him Robin. But he had it on. I'm saying, like, God damn. Mind you, I wasn't in the movies. Good writing. That's all I'm looking at. Good writing. They gonna get me at some point in time. Me and my wife today, we binge watching Flash on Netflix. I hear us talk about we don't want no remake of this. Can't nobody replace that. Okay, so if Wesley Shipp played the Flash in 1989, that's a TV series. They recast the role. But what was the name of this show? The Flash. Did you get the Mirror Master over here? You get the Trickster? You got Iris West too. Mind you, the actress that played Iris West showed up in The Flash. You know what that was? It was a remake. It was a remake. And just so we're clear, the show that came out in 1989 wasn't a one-for-one for the comic book. They respected the comic book source. Just so we're clear, the show that just went off the air, it wasn't one-for-one for the original TV series, nor was it one-for-one with the comic book. But what it did was respect the source material. Once again, I'm going to need all y'all going forward to love to say stupid stuff like that. STF, you going forward. That was a remake. You know what was beautiful about that? We'll never get to see it based on our attitude as a people and the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Stay with me. Wesley Shipp played Barry Allen. (1989). We come back to The Flash. He's still alive. He plays Barry Allen's father. They're not done. There's a Flash on Earth too. You know how we like to talk about those variants? He plays Jay Garrick, Flash, on Earth 2. Not finished. Crisis on Infinite Earth. I don't know if they remade the costume. I don't know if that was the same costume that he had back then. He reprised the same damn role that he played in 1989, right in this series. Imagine if Chadwick Boseman would have been alive long enough. We get other Black Panther movies down the road. Other characters have picked, other people, actors have picked up the role of T'Challa. And we get Chadwick Boseman playing the role of T'Chaka. If you remember watching Wesley Shipp's Flash and you watched the CW Flash, that feeling that you got when Wesley Shipp popped up, you'd have got that same feeling. You can't get it like that, though. And we don't want it. We don't want it. And some of us, myself, tired of going back and forth with people. What for? Why fight for black representation, black imagery, black love, black loyalty when blacks by and large demonstrate they don't want it? What for? We talk about solving simple problems before they turn into a major problem. We talking about taking care of the anthill before it become a molehill, before it become a mountain and everything. We talk about taking care of stuff. That's what we do. Well, I said a while ago, if you let them F over the fictional character, what make you think they won't F over the real person? Well, when I talk about black characters, we don't know them. And way too many of us don't care. We just glad to see them. we don't give a damn how we get them. That's the damnest thing. I've never seen so many people with deer in the headlight expressions when you say stuff to them. It's like, so you just, well, what you complaining for then? Clark ain't going nowhere. Carol ain't going nowhere. Peter ain't going nowhere. Thor ain't going nowhere. Loki ain't going nowhere. Tony ain't going nowhere. Steve ain't going nowhere. Bucky ain't going no damn where. Where yours at? What hours at? I don't even know what to do. I said, hey man, you see how fast those ain't fight? We don't care. We just happy we had Fastos. Hey man, you know Sam be getting his ass whooped in all the movies. We don't care. Just lucky to have Sam. Hey man, you ain't see Elijah, you ain't see Isaiah Bradley do nothing in Cap 4. You don't give a damn. You just happy Carl Lung yourself. I like, damn, you don't care about nothing. Well, what I ain't got to do is if I stop engaging with folks, I ain't got to worry about, because it don't make me feel good that we feel like that. Like we just go, that's depressing. That's depressing as hell. For me to literally sit up here and see Flash, mind you, did I say that's a remake? But, and I'm gonna tell you where I'm going with this one. So we wouldn't watch a New Jack City remake? I'm gonna ask that question one more again. So, and I'm gonna make y'all tell me, because we wouldn't watch a New Jack City remake. Y'all like Theo, because I'm gonna be honest with you, we lying. We lying. Oh, here we go. Because I keep these available. I'm gonna throw a flag on the play for excessive lying. We wouldn't watch a New Jack City remake. Oh yeah, we lying. We lying. No, we wouldn't, Theo. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. You get the right actors in there, you're gonna watch it. I know damn good well you're gonna watch it. You watch Snowfall. That wasn't New Jack City. Then you watch it, you ate the hell up out of it. Now I don't hear no damn complaints about, well, you can't do no crack. Why not? How many seasons was Snowfall on? What were they talking about? Crack? So we can't do another crack? Okay, why not? Yeah, don't come at me like that. Okay. What was Power? I don't want to hear that. I know James St. Patrick had on a damn suit. So did Nino too when he got his bread. I don't want to hear that. We wouldn't. We can't redo New Jack City. Oh, you a damn lie. What is Black Mafia family? What is Black Mafia family? That ain't New Jack City. Oh, you a damn lie. Y'all gonna stop lying. See, I I don't be wanting to expose people, but way too many of us like watching ish like that right there to say we wouldn't watch this again. Don't tell me to get up. Oh, we tired of remakes. Then you watch the Fresh Prince. Oh yeah, I didn't too particularly care for that damn remake because that effed up my show. But quite a few folks seem to like it. That's a remake. And honestly, we can sit up here and say that particular version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had way more in common with New Jack City than it did with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Hell, all they did was just get the damn names. Kind of like the MCU. But no, don't tell me that no more. Don't tell me we wouldn't. Yes, you would. Yeah, yes, you would. You would. And what's the dude's name? I forget the dude name that they tell me. Everybody keeps saying that dude could play Nino Brown and everything like that. Okay, make it happen. But don't tell me you wouldn't watch it. If you could tell me the name of the rapper or the entertainer that's better suited for Nino Brown, then that tell me you didn't give it a lot of thought. At the very least, some thought. And if you find yourself watching them damn shows that come on that I just named, that are P-Valley, don't tell me you wouldn't watch it. Yes, the hell you would. What it is you just want to be a smart ass because I thought of it. Don't be no smart ass. Be consistent. Will Ice-T be in it? Big Will say, will Ice-T be? No, you ready? We gonna get Chris Brown. You say, Theo, why you gonna get Chris Brown? Did y'all hear his diss track last year? Hey, I'm of the mindset Chris Brown got more thug goon than him than quite a few of these so-called rappers. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Keeping up with the note, I feel like I caught the tail end of a Bel-Air ring. Flash by night. No, if Flash by night, no. Flash, you be over there with me on TikTok. Everybody named Mama lose their mind because I said something. Could Anthony Mackie play Nino Brown? Oh, yeah, nobody need to be doing no remakes. Get your own damn thing. Get your own original show. Y'all ain't asked me if I wanted a remake of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't think y'all asked me a damn thing. I don't think y'all asked me if I wanted y'all to do that bullshit version of Good Times. I don't think you asked me and mine a damn thing. I think you just went and made it. That's what that is. You just went and made it. Okay. Well, damn it. Don't tell me you wouldn't watch this over here when I know you didn't watch that over there. By and large, how we know Damson interest? Don't do that. Don't do that. And Snowfall just went off the air recently. Don't act like it's been 10 years since Snowfall was on air. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So if you would watch stuff like that, stop saying you wouldn't watch a New Jack City remake. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not doing that. Y'all just trying to look cool. That's all that is. Yeah, that Good Time remake with some beer. Y'all remember when Anthony Mackie played Tupac? I do. I didn't go watch the movie. Flash by night. My fellow devil dog in the building. What's going on? What's going on, big brother? What's going on? Sam barely know T'Challa. Yeah, he does. He does. We're going to keep the party moving and everything like that. We're not going to get stuck on top because I could. So my question is this, because I want to make sure my point was understood. Knowing all of that, are you standing on business? Rhetorical question. Are you standing on business? Knowing what you know, knowing what the representation look like, knowing how you being written, are you standing on business or you compromising? A rhetorical question. That you ain't got to put it in the chat. You don't. You don't. And mind you, I'm saying that for one reason. Don't put nothing in the chat you're not living up to. Don't. It's a truly rhetorical question. But I do want you to know this, that what you're not willing to fight for, you can't be mad if you lose it. You can't be mad if you lose it. Keeping the party rolling. Kyle Rittenhouse on Carmelo Anthony. So, for those that do not know, a young man, if I'm not mistaken, in the state of Texas, has been charged with first-degree manslaughter, fatally stabbed a classmate. Now, of course, when you hear me use a name like Kyle Rittenhouse, you probably already know how this is going. The young man, Carmelo Anthony, black. The other young man, white. The way the story unfolds is that Carmelo had been the subject of bullying from the young man. That Carmelo had gotten tired of the bullying. He and the young man interacted, told the young man, if you put your hands on me, I got something for you. Some people are going to feel a certain type of way, but if you didn't feel no type of way when Chris Rock told you he hit somebody in the head with a brick that was in his book bag, don't say nothing. Because the person he hit with the brick could have easily suffered brain damage, could have easily been deleted. So, Theo, where are you going with this? Kyle Rittenhouse. Carmelo Anthony had a knife. That's what that is. Kyle Rittenhouse had an automatic weapon. Carmelo Anthony went to school. Kyle Rittenhouse went to a whole different state. Both 17. Kyle Rittenhouse deleted 2 people. Carmelo Anthony deleted 1. Kyle Rittenhouse they say he was in fear of his life. He was at a protest rally, a Black Lives protest rally. He took the lives of 2 men, 2 white men, if that means anything. A life is a life. Carmelo was at school, his school. He's a student. Pick one. Either a minor can or a minor can't. Pick one. Bullying is either right or it's wrong. Pick one. Schools are either going to do something about bullying or they're not. Pick one. A child's life means something one way or another. Pick one. But the inconsistencies, common sense, book sense, street sense. Why would my child need to get in a vehicle and drive over state lines to a protest rally with an automatic weapon? Is that his right as an American citizen? He certainly doesn't have a right to bear arms. He's a minor. So is it right or is it wrong? Because it's either one or the other. And if it's right over here, it's right over here. If it's wrong over here, it's wrong over here. But what are you basing your decisions on? A life is a life. The damn shame you don't feel that way until it affects you. And that's the problem when it comes to issues like this. Not until it's you. Not until it's you. But okay. And I don't want to do it, but I easily could. What are we doing if this situation is flipped? What are we doing? Matter of fact, I'll go you one better. What are folks like Jason Whitlock doing if this situation is reversed? Jason, I don't know you, but I don't like your actions. I don't like the vitriol you let spew out of your mouth. What are we doing if that was the black child that had been stabbed? Is the white child justified? Same set of circumstances. Is the white child justified? Same set of circumstances, because if your answers change, that tell me a lot. Black child driving across state lines. Automatic weapon. Because we can sit up here and joke and laugh all we want to. A comedian was right when he said it. The only time a black life matters is when a black life takes it. So in this particular instance, you would have had a black child driving across state lines, being driven across state line with an automatic weapon, deleting 2 black adults. Either right or wrong. If you feel like Kyle was right, then you're going to feel like he was right. If you feel like Kyle was wrong, then that young man would be wrong. What's the inconsistency? Does it really boil down to a damn skin complexion? Because that is the dumbest damn thing. Here we go. I like this one. And I'm going to switch subject, shift gears. You don't like me. We in a foxhole. We Americans, both. The enemy don't give 2 damns about how either one of us look. He just knows, she just knows, they just know we American. What you doing? Can I depend on you to watch my 6? Do you give a damn if I watch yours or not? Right and wrong is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And way too many people, when it comes to stuff like this, you don't know what right or wrong is because you too damn fixated on color. Race, something that's made up. And I still don't understand, if I don't like somebody that don't look like me, then how am I using their logic to define me? I ain't asking, I'm just asking. Moving right along, because we ain't gonna stay in that zone not all night long. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Let's loosen things up a little bit. Before I do that, let me check on these notes, because y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all pulled up here. Thank y'all so much. Y'all really did do that. Let's see what we got going on here. Popped in to say hello, Kamoyo King. No, you cannot depend on someone who hates you to watch your 6. Yeah, apparently, Grand Madam, they didn't have that same energy for that boy that stabbed the Hispanic guy. None, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, so I just wanted to touch on that. Be consistent. Be consistent. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I said, I went to your schools. I read your books. I don't see no difference between me and you. So when you get beside yourself, you talking to you. Bars. Keeping the party rolling. Shannon, Sharpe, and celebrities. Do we like them or like their accomplishment? You know what? I think it's about time we had this conversation. I do. This is based on some stuff that I've experienced and everything like that. So I when I look at stuff that's out there, how folks reacting to their celebrities that they like, do we like them or do we like their accomplishments? Where am I at with this? How do you like someone you've never met? I'm going somewhere with this one. How do you like somebody that you've never met? How do you dislike somebody you've never met? Or is it safer to say you don't like what they've done? What you've heard they've done, what you've seen them do, what you read them do. You don't like their actions, but you don't know them. So how do you get into an argument with someone you know, someone you have a relationship with, history with? How do you get into an argument with that person about somebody you don't know? Like, how does it get to the point where y'all arguing? Because you don't know them. You can wave, they probably not gonna speak. How do you get into an argument with somebody you got a relationship with? Damn near, volatile argument, ending friendships, throwing hands over somebody. Make it make sense, as Darryl would say. Make it make sense. So you don't know them. You know their actions. You don't know what type of person they are. You know they can either play basketball, play some football, act real well, sing real well, rap real well, but you don't know them. You don't know them from a can of paint. I'm asking us in our culture, is it that we like celebrities, or do we falsely attribute the like that we have for the celebrity as like for the celebrity's accomplishments? Just ask a question. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Grandma, I met royalty from Benin today. She and you have the same aura, majesty. That's true. Let's see here. I like LeBron accomplishment, but I'm not his groupie. That's fair. And I asked that reason. I asked that question because I'm like, I've met Ricky Bell. It's Ricky Bell. Like, he can sing, but he Ricky Bell. He Ricky Bell. Like, I can see LeBron James. My wife, baby, that's LeBron James. I don't know how I don't know, and maybe that's why I was looking at the Met Gala, because I'm like, I don't know. Is it me? Because I've met play face to face, hand to hand, shook his hand, same barbershop. I get it. No, I ain't even mad. I didn't see in all your movies. I ain't finna act like that. But I mean, you human. you breathe. You breathe. Like, I ain't the whole all thing, like, oh, I don't even know how to do that. Cause I'd be like, you're a person. I don't is it, you know what, it's probably me. It's probably me. It's probably, I think people add, if I had ABC to the celebrity and build their own ideas of them, they love the made up person. I don't see, like I said, I like R. Kelly. Singing, the musician. I don't know Robert. I like R. Kelly, the musician. See how I'm doing that? I don't know Robert. I can't vouch for Robert's behavior. I can't. I ain't never talked to Robert. I ain't never hung out with Robert. We ain't exchanged no texts, no D. I don't know Robert. I don't. R. Kelly. Hey, Mr. DJ. Boom, boom, boom. Why don't you slow this party down? That's them. I don't know, Robert. I ain't finna get into no argument with nobody about Robert Kelly. I don't know him. We not finna end no relationship over Robert Kelly. None. I ain't finna threaten you over Robert Kelly. R. Kelly. You can't tell me 12 Play with no badass CD. You can't. I mean, you can. You can. But no, we know 12 Play that lit. You do too. I don't know Michael Jackson. I don't. I know the singer. I don't know. I don't know his personal life. I don't. I done heard some stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't say I love Michael Jackson, the man. I don't know him. I don't know him. I know we're the party people night and day, living crazy. That's the only way. So tonight, you gotta leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy. I know that's what I know. I know that right there. Cause this is Thriller. That 2100 Johnson Street. I don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about nothing else. I'm not finna get into no argument in no relationship over Michael Jackson. I don't know no Michael Jackson. I don't know, but I don't think we gonna have no argument about Thriller. Right. Right. So yeah, so we don't want to do all that. What's going on, Professor Film Fan? Sam Jackson, cool people on my TV. Listen, my favorite Sam L. Jackson movie is Snakes on the Plane, because that cussing. I think I like movies with lots of cussing if it's done right. Samuel L. Jackson is a connoisseur at cussing and ass whooping. He ain't really doing the ass whooping thing, but between Samuel L. Jackson cussing and Jason Statham whooping ass, that's a good night for me. But no, so I don't know how we do that whole thing. Friendships are friendships. We don't know these people. We don't know them. But I see so often in our culture. My sister has bought. My sister has just come to the house. You remember the stuff they used to put in black bags back in the day? Never mind. Never mind. Keeping the party rolling though. We're gonna move it right along. We're gonna change these topics and everything like that. We're gonna shift these gears. Once again, if y'all don't mind, hit that like button if you like it. Because I totally get it. If you don't like what I'm talking about, that's understandable. But if you do, hit that like button. If you don't mind, leave a comment. That's how we pay bills around here. That's how we pay bills around here and everything like that. If you look here, if you don't like what we got going on, say something. Constructive criticism. Let a brother know how to improve. I don't know. We don't think we all that over here in the Rock With Me Nation. No, we trying to grow. We trying to grow. We trying to grow. So whatever you got, constructive criticism, let a brother know. Yeah, we trying to do that. We keep up with these notes, and then we're gonna shift gears to the next topic. We're gonna shift gears to the next topic. We got a top message. Let me get the live message. Let me get off message. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. The Long Kiss Goodnight is my favorite Samuel L. Jackson. That's a good movie. That's from Gray. Where we at? Next one. Professor Film Fan was speaking. Oh, all right. So we got everybody pulled up and everything like that. So let's go ahead and shift gears. Let's go ahead and shift gears. But Theo, you never did say what you meant with Shannon Sharpe and celebrities. We don't know them. We can wish the best for them. We can absolutely wish the best for them, but we don't know them. Now, I'm not saying Shannon did anything he wasn't supposed to. As I said before, I don't like his decision-making process, but hey, because I don't like his decision-making process, then I can't he don't need to be out here lying on older black women, talking about what older women ain't doing. I can't go for that. I'm like Daryl Hall and John O. No, I can't go for that. No, I can't go for that. No. Yeah, I can't go for that. So that's the thing. Celebrities are celebrities. We don't know them. We don't know what they're capable of. At the end of the day, what you would like to do is what we would all like to do is wish the best for them. So there. George Pickens, former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver, traded to the Dallas Cowboys. You know, as a Steelers fan, you go through some stuff. You recently, you find out you made the playoffs, but then you lose the first week. It's off to the next season. And if you have been a realistic Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you know damn good and well you ain't had no spectacular quarterback play in quite some time. You don't even know, between the quarterback play and the offense coordinators, we don't know what the hell we got going on over there. Right, okay. You finish this season, once again, winning record. That's what we got. Both quarterbacks who started the year before for different teams, they gone. Russell Wilson, gone. Justin Fields, gone. And for some strange reason, because I like to give folks the benefit of the doubt, and I'm really hoping I don't know what the hell I'm talking about right here. I like, you have no idea. Like, I like to be confident in everything that I'm saying, but in this particular topic right here, in regards to the Pittsburgh Steelers, I hope I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I hope I get this wrong. I hope I get this wrong. But I'm sitting up here. I'm heading into the offseason. The quarterbacks that we had last year, gone. We get a backup quarterback from Miami, and we get Mason Rudolph to come back to the team. Okay. Like, I don't think nobody is jumping up and down for them moves. Regardless of what team you got. Then you get DK Metcalf. You like, oh, we got DK Metcalf and George Pickens. Oh, who's throwing the ball? Like, you getting excited. You like, okay, because you know what you've been dealing with for your offense. You've been going through something. Like, if you're a Steelers fan, you get stoked when the defense walk on the damn field. Like, I don't want us to think that it's by chance that when the Steelers playing somebody, TJ Watt is always the one featured. It ain't ever the damn quarterback. But you thinking, because you remember what it was like last season. The Steelers ain't got a number 2. You remember what that was like. All they got is George Pickens. They would say it during the game. They would say it after the game. They would say it the next day after the game. Damn, we don't know how the Steelers did it without all they got is George Pickens. You get DK Metcalf. You like, okay, all we need is a quarterback. Okay, everybody and their mama gone, right? Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why that's what we doing, but hey, supposedly Aaron want to come. But lo and behold, here come the 2025 NFL draft. And you sitting up here before any of the drama busts out that you don't know nothing. You going in, you sitting up here like, okay, I got Jackson Dart. I got Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward. I know Cam Ward gonna probably be the first quarterback off the board. So you sitting up there like, okay, if stuff fall my way, I might have somebody that can actually get the football to George Pickens and DK Metcalf. That's what you're thinking. You're still a fan. You don't act like I'm the only damn one. Oh, hell no. I know damn good well I wasn't the only one rationalizing like that. You sitting up there, Cam Ward off the board. You say, okay, well, we knew he was going anyway. You looking at the Giants. They number 3. They don't choose a quarterback. You like, oh, God, okay, all right. You going back in. New Orleans. They don't choose a quarterback. You can't, all right. We cooking with grease because you like, we can't. It's Jackson Dart and Shedeur Sanders. You feeling good. You like, one of them should be there. Okay. Seattle ain't make no move. All right. You sit there like this, like, ooh. Then Cleveland, you get to Cleveland. You say, you know what, it don't even matter at this damn point. We got one of them. Jackson Dart or Shedeur Sanders. You feel how you feel about either one of them. Either way, you feel good about either one of them than you do about Mason Rudolph. That's what that is. You sit up there, Cleveland don't draft. You like, oh, Lord, we got an opportunity. You don't even know what to do. You just know damn good and well the Steelers are going, they're coming to this podium with the card to say Shedeur Sanders. Some of them, if you didn't want Shedeur, damn it, you know damn good and well you were saying Jackson Dart. Don't do that. I know damn good and well ain't no Steeler fan have no defensive tackle as our first round draft pick. Knowing we ain't have a second round draft pick, stay right there. All the drama unfold. We get Will Howard in the 5th round. Okay. Hey, at least we got a QB, right? At least we got a QB. That's what you're saying. At least we got a QB. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Can't explain it. I still ain't been able to explain it, because that don't make no damn sense. But it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. You hear trade rumblings. What for? Because if George is gone, ain't we repeating what we did last year? Not have a clear number 2? Why would we do that again? That makes no damn sense. You get the reports, and I get it. If I'm him, damn, what all these trade rumors coming from? Folks trying to make you feel bad. No, you don't want no trade rumors around you if you where you at and everything. Yeah, I know he did some stuff last year, but damn, as iron sharpens iron, men sharpen men. That's what I keep being told. But if I'm not pissed. Pittsburgh don't mind trading away wide receivers. Well, you know what? If every wide receiver you get got an effed up damn attitude, at some point in time, that falls on the scouts and the coaches. Why you not? Never mind. Santonio Holmes. Now, mind you, Hines Ward was cut from a different cloth, but you got Santonio Holmes, you got Antonio Brown, you got Chase Claypool, now you got George Pickens. You drafted all of them. You drafted all of them. And rather than saying, nah, you going to get it right, you keep, and we're not going to sit up here and act like Chase Claypool wasn't talented. We're not going to sit up here and act like Santonio Holmes wasn't talented. We're not going to do that by AB. We're not going to do that by George Pickens. So my question is like, damn, so we're going to go back through these rough years? Because I ain't going to lie. Them Mark Malone, Bubby Brister, Cliff Stoudt years, bro. That was tough. Yeah, we had Merrill Hodge and everything like that, man. I ain't want to do that no more. But you can't tell me without having a clear number 1, day 1 start at quarterback and trading away your leading receiver, you can't tell me you taking winning seriously this season. And if the organization ain't taking winning seriously, why should I as a fan? Like, damn. So what? CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. if I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm looking at Dak Prescott this season. I'm like, if you can't get it done now, you can't get it done. But damn, the Steelers, when can we say we giving ourselves a chance to get it done? Ah, damn, it's going on 10 years, man. We can't say it's the coach. I'm gonna say we can't say it's not the coach. He's still there. We can't say it's not the GM. This is his second damn draft. Third, if I'm not mistaken, but definitely second at the least. I can't tell you I'm a still a fan. Loss is gonna hurt, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going into the season with no expectation. Little to no expectation. Common sense, book sense, street sense. No, it's like the offense is rebuilding. Not retooling, rebuilding. Okay, well, never mind. Let me keep up with these notes. And they're going to switch gears one more time. Thank y'all so much for pulling up with us, brother. Y'all did not have to do that. Y'all ain't. Y'all ain't ever got to do that. Where we at? Because I want to make sure I keep up with these notes. I'm a Saints fan, William Moloch, so it's always tough for us. I like y'all better than us this year. Jermaine Noah, Cowboys going to have their hands full extended. Both Parsons and Pickens got the same agent. Boy, look here. That will never get it done as long as Jerry is the GM. I understand that. Maybe y'all can sign Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen. I don't believe it. I don't believe the front office knows how to assemble an offense. That's where I'm at with it. I don't believe the front office knows how to assemble an offense. When are we saying the last time the Steelers offense, it was with the last year Le'Veon Bell was there? You see where I went? The last year the Killer Bees, that was it. That was it. They wait to trade him after the draft instead of during the draft where you at least could have drafted somebody. Bro, I come from Big Jermaine Noah. Bro, what to say? Big Will say, I still can't believe we ain't gonna do that. I can't either, because I damn sure I'd have got that call in my ear. I'm Russell Wilson. Oh, coach would have been mad at me. What's that, Theo? Oh, I'd have turned around and handed that damn thing off. Throw the football on the 1 yard line. With Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. I got all my timeouts, at the very least 2 of them. Hey, give me a quick slant on the goal line. I heard you, coach. Yeah, look here. We're going I got you, coach. Yeah, tailback dive on 2. Tailback dive on 2. Let's go. Theo, you would have did that if y'all only had an idea of how many times I was in high school. Coach would send in a defensive play, and I would adjust the play when it came in. If you only knew. If you only knew. Steven Jackson once said to Shannon Sharpe, LeBron would never fight for you. You know what? Make sure I say this right. I don't know Shannon Sharpe as a person, but my comments in regard to this, he questionable decisions, and we all make them. We all make them. Questionable decisions, but his questionable decisions was based on some faulty logic, and I've joked and I've laughed, but speaking to those of us grown, right? Whoever we used to be, we've all had a previous life, right? Saying what older women won't do, no, because those older women, I've been with older women, so more than once, so I don't notice what he's saying. Older, and they all black. So him saying what older black women won't do, and they've done it for me. Him saying what, oh, excuse me, my alarm just went off. Him saying what older black women won't do, and older black women have done it for me. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. When the woman say $25,000 a cheek, I saw her cheeks. I'm not trying to be funny, but one, ain't no woman ever said to me $25,000 a cheek. But if a woman was to have charged me per cheek, I was paying more than that based on the amount of cheek she had. So I don't, and I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm not him. And so I'm not understanding what is it about you, because you him. And as I told my wife, I'm confident in me. I'm secure in my masculinity. Shannon Sharpe is a tall, dark, handsome man. Like he winning. Like in ways I got to do some stuff, he winning. And it's enough, because if I can do it, I don't know how he can't. It's enough for Shannon just to pull up to a club, get him a table, and sit down. I know damn good and well if that worked for me, that can work for him. I know you can't tell me it can't, because I ain't Shannon Sharpe. and as I go back over, we all come on, I don't want to do that. We all got a history. We all got a history. But I've been taken out of town by older women on their tab. I have been taken out of town by older black women on their tab. So older black women, because that's what mess with. Older black women have taught me some stuff. Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. Like have expanded my knowledge in the bedroom. So I don't know, and I'm kind of open-minded. So better decisions. That's all I got. Better decisions. I hate he in this situation. I don't want him to be in this situation. I don't. And I'm just hoping everything work out like it's supposed to, one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But once again, I don't know Shannon Sharpe. Just like I don't know Jason Whitlock. I wonder if Jason Whitlock has ever done a story, come across a story where the black person was in the right. Like, I don't want to say he ain't ever done it. I just don't know. Has he ever, where the black person was justified? Ever. Because I ain't ever came across it. I ain't ever came. And I'm like, so are you really Uncle Ruckus? Like, I don't want, because I want to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to get a benefit of the doubt. But I don't think he didn't ever said anything complimentary about us in regards to stuff like that. He don't like LeBron. He don't like Mike. He don't like Stephen A. Smith. He don't like Shannon Sharpe. He don't like Carmelo. Somebody in the chat know him? Do somebody in the chat know him? Because somebody need to talk to him. Somebody call the drop squad. Because that's a primary candidate for the drop squad. Him. He need the drop squad. He need the drop squad. If y'all don't know what the drop squad is, look that up. He need the drop squad. He need to drop squad with Ving Rhames running it. That he need to drop squad. Well, old school, you know, Ving Rhames used to have a tape, used to have the electrical tape around his wrist. he need the Ving Rhames from Baby Boy. Like, he needs some straightening. We say we is 6. I'm just saying that he ain't met nobody black he don't mind throwing up under the bus. That's all I can say. That we say you can remember when Allen Iverson went in on him. I remember when Allen Iverson went in on him, Whitlock in the All Smoke interview. I ain't never seen. I don't think Clarence Thomas that bad. Like, for no reason whatsoever, he seemed to be in competition with Candace Owens. I don't know. Like, y'all have nothing good to say, huh? Like, y'all, how you black and don't like black people? I don't know. Like, that's weird to me. But you know, hey, keeping the party rolling because we're gonna get on up out of here soon. Keeping the party, the world, you know what? We're gonna push it up like this. Y'all know there's a scandal in Florida in regards to Governor DeSantis, right? Right. About 10,000, 10 million. Yeah. I would love to tell y'all that I'm surprised. But if I told y'all I was surprised about the DeSantis being caught up in the scandal, then that would mean that I'm surprised that Godfried ain't going back and forth with Corey Holcomb. I don't know if you've seen that. What is it, the 550 show and everything like that? Corey Holcomb. God damn. Y'all remember when he was funny? Y'all remember when Corey Holcomb was a comedian? It seems like these cats get these pretty ass hats because he do be wearing some nice ass hats. These cats, like him and Cam Newton, they get these pretty ass fly ass hats and just because Camden said some outlandish stuff too. But it's like just cause you got a nice fedora on, a hat on, it ain't got to be that. You a comedian. I keep saying it. You a comedian. You're a comedian. And let me get what I'm about to say right now could be inflammatory. What I'm about to say right now could be problematic for some. I apologize. Could be controversial. As a heterosexual male, I identify as him. A gay man does not move me. A gay man is not a threat. No, quite the contrary. A gay man is not competition. That's one less man I got to worry about if I'm out there on the hunt. Because he ain't checking for what I'm checking for. I'm not interested in him. There's nothing he could say, do to get me to be interested in him. Because I like women, love women, adore women. There might be a little borderline obsession with women, but hey, it is what it is. So this whole thing where everything has to be attributed to homosexuality, gayness. I said it once, I'll say it again. Anybody that makes it their business to go above and beyond, to keep disparaging something that ain't got a damn thing to do with them. Because if you don't care, you don't care. You ain't dealing with it. You ain't dealing with it. It ain't affecting you. It ain't affecting you. If you keep talking about it, that's because I did no. You see how easily I talk about women? See, in a good way. In a good way. In a good way. Don't take that the wrong way. Don't take that the wrong way, because I know folks do that. I'm thankful. I'm thankful I don't know him. I don't know anything about Florida, but I believe it. That's the attitude I had, Theo. Yeah. And here's why I'm not surprised in regards to DeSantis. I live in Florida. Well, if you live in Florida, all you got to do is look at the state agencies. Okay. Well, to a degree, by and large, there are no state agencies in Florida. No, they're all hired out via subcontractors. He did that when he talked about all the businesses he was moving to Florida. He was moving privatized businesses to Florida and giving them state contracts, and they don't pay state. If Google it, state workers in Florida are some of the most underpaid state workers in the United States of America. That's because the second or third party businesses that Ron DeSantis then brought into the state of Florida, they get their cut off the top, and they ain't giving their employees the health benefits they supposed to get. They ain't paying them like they supposed to, and they damn sure ain't giving them no vacation. So anybody that's slimy enough to do stuff like that, and if you live in the state of Florida, you know damn good and well I ain't lying. Call DCL. See how long your ass be waiting on. If you call any state agency in the state of Florida, you waiting damn near a day and a half for them to pick up the damn phone. Go to a state agency in the state of Florida, and you got to hope they acknowledge you when you get there, just for them to tell you they got to set up an appointment for you to come back. That's his ass. That's him. So no, this don't surprise me, because for you to bring them private businesses into the state of Florida, knowing they were going to undermine the private citizen in the state of Florida, that means you got cut. As in you got some change. You got some change. And you want to keep that money rolling in, because you know they're not going to do that with Byron Donald, because they don't like him because of that right there. You want to roll your wife in and everything like that so you can keep that money coming in? No, sir. No, sir. I hope all your asses go to jail. I hope you get caught. I hope your wife get caught. I hope your political career is besmirched. I hope your career in the Navy gets drugged, because you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So yeah, I ain't surprised. I ain't a bit surprised. Nope. When you sit there and you look at how that thing roll, I see what's going on. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So keeping the party rolling. Now, where we at? We've been in here for I'm trying to get us on up out of here and everything like that. Y'all rocking with your boy. We got one more thing we got to get caught up on before we get on up out of here, and that's going to be the comic books. So Donald Trump, all talk, no action from his haters. What do I mean when I say that? What we doing? We ain't got enough? Because everybody want to keep talking about at some point in time. See, now we just reporting what he doing. You know what we ain't doing? Holding him accountable. We keep doing video. Well, this just happened. That just happened. You know what ain't happened? He ain't been impeached. All that damn talk, regardless of who you are, regardless of what platform you using to talk about him, all that damn talk is just talk. It ain't moving the needle. It ain't got him impeached. It ain't got him locked up. You just telling me and those who will listen, he don't give a damn about the law. Well, how we doing that? And mind you, I ain't gonna say nothing to him. No, me and mine and tapped our nose up out of it, because that ain't our boy. No, that ain't our boy. That ain't our boy. If that was one of us, yeah, if that was Barry, oh yeah, we would go holler at Barry. No, this your boy. This your boy. He doing stuff for veterans that veterans ain't asked for. He doing stuff for kids that kids ain't asking for. He doing stuff for the elderly that the elderly as in effing up their programs. Black folks ain't the only people on Social Security. Black folks ain't the only people, ain't the only kids that benefit from the Department of Education. That ain't what that is. And it ain't just black veterans here in this damn country. That's your boy. And y'all letting y'all boy run buck ass wild. You want to keep talking to me and mine about what he doing. We been knew what he was doing. Stop talking about it. Do something about it. All these damn judges, you had people vote for you. Senators, governors, mayors, whatever politician you are, get off your ass. Stop complaining about what he's doing. Stop reporting what he's doing. Don't go to not one more damn reporter mad about what he didn't issue for. No, do your damn job. Do your damn job. I'm tired of hearing about it. I used to be like, well, I got to watch. No, right now, all y'all keep telling the dude, keep telling the American government. Our president is telling the American government to kiss his ass on a daily basis. Ain't no person supposed to be above the American government. How did we get here? Because you don't want to hold him accountable. You just want to talk about him. Well, you know what? Damn talking about him. I don't want to hear another damn thing about him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to hear another damn thing, not nothing about what he done done, because you ain't gonna do a damn thing about it. All y'all doing is reporting. And all reporting does is get people worked up. People been worked up. Get off your ass and do something. That's what Trump is trying to do with federal agencies. Yeah, Mr. Martin Ronnie. The media is riding the misery train because the Trump is right. Yeah, I ain't even got time for that. I ain't even got time for that. And I think it's about time American citizens that's sick of the BS. I ain't the only one. American citizens need to say, stop reporting that crap, do something. You got elected to Washington, D.C. You know right from wrong. No, this is all about morals. Damn the government and all. No, this is about morals. You know that's wrong as hell. Do something. Stop talking about it. Because at some point in time, as Americans, we're going to check out. Because mind you, here's the thing. Those of us that know better don't believe in the American government anymore. But what do I mean when I say that? We're not looking for you to do a damn thing for us. We got it. We're not looking for you to do a damn thing for us. We got it. We're not looking for you to go above and beyond. On behalf of all my fellow veterans, you sat up here and you let that dude move quicker when it comes to renaming holidays after veterans than it takes the process of veterans' health claim. And you doing that, that's politician. Ron DeSantis, this is why I don't like this. I don't like what you stand for. You let a dude that ain't ever served a day in his life, not one, disrespectful as hell to veterans. And Ron DeSantis ain't the only veteran that's a politician. You let this damn draft dodger sit in the office and show his ass. Get off your ass and do something. Stop coming to us, because what we need to do, if you're going to sit up there and let him run amok, when the next time the votes come around for y'all, we need to get y'all ass on up out of office. If you're going to be a coward, you shouldn't be a government official. If you're only looking out for yourself, you shouldn't be a government official. You should be looking out for the American citizen. Not most, not some, all. And if you can't do it, you shouldn't be elected. How I feel about the situation. Anyway, keep up with these notes. Get my glasses at. Here we go. My fault. Didn't mean to get caught up on that. We're going to make it do what it do. So in essence, that's what I mean with all the Donald Trump haters. Stop hating and start doing something different. Remakes. I kind of touched on that earlier. Folks thought I was talking about a New Jack City remake. Actually wanting to know if Anthony Mackie could play the role. And I think I already touched on this, but we need to stop acting like we ain't down with remakes, or that remakes are so out of date. No, we watched them. You watched them, you took them, you watched. No, because last I checked, I think folks were celebrating the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air over there on Netflix. And wasn't that like a reality? Wasn't a whole bunch of damn drama over there? Yeah. But we ain't gonna stay on that. Here's what we got going in. We're gonna get on up out of here and everything like that. Comics this week. Green Lantern 22. Got my Black Panther 15. We already covered that. Got my Batman, the absolute Batman. Got to get in that. Green Lantern 21. I got to get us caught up on the Green Lantern series. The Question, All Alone in the Watchtower, issue 6. Yeah, I got to get us back up on the Question. Justice League Unlimited, issue 5. Yeah. See what's going on. We're going to check that and everything like that. Power Man Timeless. Shout out to my brother D-Real. Keeping me up to date with that and everything like that. Seems like he putting that left on Apocalypse. Green Lantern Corps. Yeah. Issue 3. Digging that. Did y'all read this today? My bad. Y'all read? Did y'all read this today? Did y'all read this today? Before we get on up out of here, did y'all read this? Did y'all read this? They don't like T'Challa. You say, Theo, who is they? Them X-Men fans? Oh, they don't like that dude. That dude showed up for a little bit and folks got mad. he showed up for a little bit and folks got mad. Like, God damn, y'all don't like that dude at all. Huh? You know what? Mr. Ayadele, if you on the live and you ducked out, I ain't mad. And when I say you ducked out, you got off of Twitter, I ain't mad. Because I'm still like, but if she's talking to her abuser, I'm a lose it. Well, you can clearly you're not talking about, because abuser. That's a strong word. When somebody say abuser, stuff come across my mind, and I don't believe I've seen T'Challa do any of the stuff that come across my mind with Aurora. But that's, you know what, Mr. Ayadele, you weren't wrong. You need your peace of mind. But what did I think about Storm issue 8? Definitely gonna do the comic book review on it and everything like that. I found it interesting that Abomination is taking part in this story. Ain't he? And then we have, who else? We have Gentle, but we got him with the vibranium tattoos, but I didn't think he needed the vibranium tattoos anymore. So I don't know about that one right there. I don't know about that one right there. The Sanctuary. Because this is going to be a question now. It's going to be a question. Now, someone's going to ask, when was this sanctuary built? And the response is going to be, I believe in helping folks out. Say it was built before Ten of Swords. Say it was something built while she was still married to T'Challa. Say that. Say that. Say it was a wedding gift. Say it was a wedding gift. Say that. And this is our first time coming around. Say that, because that gets folks out of trouble. And I be trying to keep stuff calm and everything like that. Say that. Say that. And that would make sense, because Tony Stark then had something to do with it and everything like that. Say that. Say that. I'm trying to, you remember how I said I was in the drone? Well, remote flying the drone and everything like that. I'm remotely flying a drone. I see where this could be problematic. Just write it. Hey, this was built before. Say it then. Because T'Challa ain't no Indian giver. Well, that's wrong. I can't say that. My fault. That's probably racially insensitive. So take that back. But T'Challa don't take back stuff. So just say that. Just say that. Just as a matter of fact, folks might not like it. Great job on not saying where this armor came from. But if you got to say where the armor came from, reference a time frame while they were married. Reference the time frame they were married. Because T'Challa's an honorable dude. He wouldn't take it back. Anything outside of that, this is gonna get ugly. And X-Men fans, y'all gonna have to chill out on how much trash y'all want to talk about T'Challa, but still receive benefits from T'Challa's homeland. Because Mysterium is still there. We don't need to act like that. we don't need to act like that. Manifold is in it. Yeah, great. Thank you so much for that. Manifold and Gateway pop up, and that's a tip of the hat. That's a tip of the hat. For those who might feel some type of way, if you've been paying attention organically, how many black characters has he found? At this, you know how we say if you want to do something, you'll find a way to get it done. Well, clearly he wants to include black characters in this comic book because he didn't find a way to put them in there. How many? Frenzy, Jeremiah Drum, well, I mean, I ain't really counting T'Challa like that. But then you get Maggot, and now Maggot holding the tournament, Gentle in the damn tournament. Manifold and Gateway show up. Yeah, at some point in time, we got to get a brother's props. At some point in time, everything might not be the way we want it to, but at a time when folks think about this, when someone said a year ago certain characters were non-viable, this brother has found a way to use 3 of those characters. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So we got Justice League Unlimited, got that right there. Got my Bitter Root 1, got my Bitter Root 2, and I got my Power Company. Hell, like Theo, I thought, wait, you just not getting them comic books? Then you do some comic book reviews? Yeah, I did. I did. Well, how did you do comic book reviews and you ain't had the comics? That's an ancient Rock With Me Nation secret. Telling that. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much. We're going to keep up real quick. Okay, well, y'all good. I think we didn't been here long enough. We about at the 2.5 hour mark. Yeah, we're going to get on up out of here. Thank y'all so much. If y'all ain't got anything, this has been a blast. I hope we all got something out of it. I hope I kept it as entertaining as possible and everything like that. A lot of, serious topics and everything. I got some reading I got to do. I do. Good Lord Jesus, have mercy. I got some reading I got to do. I got some retaining I got to do. I do. If you haven't been picking up, that remind me, because I'm looking at it right now. What I ain't got in my thing is I'm gonna have to go shake a tail feather. I ain't got my absolute Green Lantern, and I'm gonna have to absolutely do something about that. Listen, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't like, that's fair. That's fair. Leave a constructive comment. Tell me why, what I can do to improve. Yeah. Share the video with your friends and everything like that. Tell them, hey, it's this dude over there on YouTube on Wednesday night. He ain't got the sense God gave him. Remember who the actual toxic fan base is. Just saying, we didn't run him off. I will hope he didn't feel we ran him off. Because, yeah, I saw that. Matter of fact, Kamoyo, that reminds me. Because I did see an article in regards to the gentleman that Daryl and I had on Friday Night Vibe and everything like that. It's okay to disagree with somebody. And I'm seeing this over there on TikTok. You ain't got to like what somebody wrote in the comment. You don't. There's still a way for that person to be talked to. It is. And what I'm seeing on social media, especially because, like I said, I interact with us. But damn, why are we so quick to disrespect us? Why are we so quick to talk sideways to us? I get it, it's your mouth. But if you were having that conversation with somebody at a dinner table, you wouldn't be so quick to talk like that. These are fictional characters. And there's a way to have a conversation. There's a way to disagree with one another. I'm not going to sit up here and act like it's just X-Men fans talking crazy. Because that would be once again, that would be me lying. But think about how you would want somebody to talk to you. So quick to have something slick to say. So quick to want to be a damn smart ass. You never stop to think, what if it was you? Is that how you want to be? Are you talking to people the way you want to be talked to on social media? Are you talking to people on social media the way you would want them talking to you in your face? Or have we done what too many others have done, got that keyboard warrior spirit? I hope I didn't say or do anything to offend Mr. Ayodele. I hope I haven't said or done anything to offend anybody. I'm going to go above and beyond going forward to keep my messages about the actions and not about the person. Because I think we get too caught up in stuff like that. Give the respect that you want. That's all. Ain't none of us perfect. And if we've made mistakes in the past and how we've addressed people, there's tomorrow, there's later on tonight, we can correct it. There's time to correct it. We still got breaths in our bodies. But ain't no call for that. Ain't no need for that. Ain't no need for that. So that said, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. We're gonna do this again. If I'm not mistaken, Grandma Tara got a live on her channel. My brother Daryl gonna have a live tomorrow night. My brother Kamoyo, he got the Black Panther fan group YouTube page on lock. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. My brother Flash by Night Marvel, he be on YouTube, but he really be doing the heavy thing over there on TikTok. So y'all make sure y'all go check him out and everything like that. Aside from that, we out. In the meantime, in between time, till next time, remember the late great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. We wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.